For this fight for a minute too. So he got it.
Be careful what you wish for.
As the week kicks off with their first pre-fight press conference, Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach have escalated their ongoing feud to new heights.
We weren't able to make the grand arrivals yesterday. I know sometimes, like Canelo, I'm sure he doesn't want to go to the arrivals, doesn't want to talk to us and all our questions, but...
Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach had intensified their feud to a new level with each passing week. What began as a textual battle on X, formerly Twitter, has now transformed into a full-blown war of words on social media. Both fighters have repeatedly taken to the platform to torment and threaten each other ahead of their fight in 2 months. As the week of their first pre-fight press conference begins, an event which will bring them face-to-face for the very first time, the rivalry has escalated to a video confrontation on live streams. A striking observation from Lamont Roach's altercation with Gervonta Davis is Roach's apparent lack of intimidation, especially when compared to Frank Martin, who showed fear and doubt before his fight with Davis. Roach was quick to fire back every time Davis attempted to intimidate him, often being the instigator of the feud. He provoked Davis until Tank began to reveal his ferocious side, yet Roach remained unfazed. Many believe Roach's familiarity with Davis from their amateur days, where Davis currently leads having won both their previous fights, has contributed to his confidence. The upcoming fight on December 14th is a golden opportunity for Lamont Roach to close the gap and make a significant name for himself in boxing. During their live argument, the tension was palpable. As soon as Davis joined, he questioned Roach's incessant pursuit on social media, asking, "Why are you chasing me so bad, bro? What are you looking for?" Davis claimed it was Roach who was actually all over him. The disagreement escalated into a heated argument, with both promising brutal punishment for each other, not just in the ring, but also in the lead-up to the fight. The atmosphere was electrified, yet some fans were surprisingly unfazed, even vowing not to watch the fight. To counter this, Davis's team decided to stack the undercard with big names to attract more viewers regardless of the main event. Davis has faced criticism for fighting underwhelming opponents, with some accusing him of cherry-picking and padding his record. Nonetheless, the upcoming bout with Roach promises to be a thrilling spectacle as both fighters bring their intensified feud to the ring.
The sport spirit, because the NBA is they in the finals and things like that. Just everything, I feel as though I'm excited to be a part.
After his victory over Frank Martin a few months ago, Gervonta Davis's radar was filled with high-profile names such as Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Isaac Cruz, Shakur Stevenson, and Vasily Lomachenko. Notably absent from this list was Lamont Roach. How Roach, who isn't even in the lightweight division, managed to position himself as Davis's next opponent remains a mystery.
To hear that, you never know what could happen. Is Tank somebody you would like to see yourself in the ring with?
Absolutely, absolutely. Near the end of 2025, that's what we're aiming for.
There you go. There you go. You heard it from the man himself.
Gervonta Davis, 29, is once again making headlines, this time due to rumors surrounding his next fight. The buzz is that he intends to take on Lamont Roach, the super featherweight champion, in what is set to be Roach's first attempt at the 135-pound lightweight division. This intriguing matchup has been sanctioned by the World Boxing Association, WBA, which granted a special permission for Roach to challenge Davis for his belt. Davis, currently holding the WBA lightweight championship, is known for his explosive power and strategic approach inside the ring. He typically allows his opponents to gain early momentum before delivering a devastating knockout punch. With an impressive record of 30 wins, Davis has cemented himself as one of the most formidable and marketable stars in boxing. His popularity has drawn the attention of numerous high-profile fighters who are eager to share the ring with him, including two-division champion Teofimo Lopez. Lamont Roach's entry into the lightweight division and his immediate challenge to Davis is a surprising turn of events. Roach, a super featherweight champion, is renowned for his crowd-pulling skills and explosive fighting style. With a record boasting 27 fights and only 1 defeat, Roach is currently on a 6-fight win streak. Despite his success at 130 pounds, moving up to 135 to face a dominant champion like Davis is a significant leap. Roach's inclusion as Davis's next opponent was unexpected, especially given Davis's radar included names like Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Isaac Cruz, Shakur Stevenson, and Vasily Lomachenko. How Roach, not previously mentioned among these top contenders, secured his spot remains a mystery to many. The announcement of Davis versus Roach has sparked a flurry of reactions within the boxing community. Devin Haney, also known as The Dream, responded with a laughing emoji, underscoring his skepticism about the matchup. Haney and other top competitors have been vocal about Davis's choice of opponents, often criticizing him for what they perceive as cherry-picking easier fights. Interestingly, Roach was not the only contender considered for Davis's next bout. Edwin de los Santos was also in the running. According to Humberto Boncourt from Mill City Boxing, Davis's team had contacted them with a lucrative offer for de los Santos to fight Davis. They even began preparations for the bout, but eventually, Roach claimed the opportunity for himself. When questioned about the matchup, Boncourt expressed his views candidly. "I ain't knocking him. It is a good fight. But why fight someone who has to put on weight to reach 135 when you could fight a natural 135-pounder like De Los Santos?" He pointed out that while Roach is a reigning champion at 130 pounds, moving up in weight to fight Davis may not be the toughest challenge for Davis. De Los Santos, being a natural lightweight, would have posed a greater threat. Despite these opinions, it's undeniable that Roach brings significant credentials to the table. As a super featherweight champion, his experience and current form make him a formidable opponent. His confidence and familiarity with Davis, stemming from their amateur days, where Davis leads their head-to-head record, add another layer of intrigue to this matchup. Gervonta Davis, a Baltimore native, has faced criticism throughout his career regarding his choice of opponents. Critics argue that Davis's management, particularly under the guidance of Floyd Mayweather, has been overly cautious, avoiding tougher matchups. Teofimo Lopez, in a recent interview with Fight Hype, echoed these sentiments, questioning Davis's willingness to face elite opponents. Lopez reminisced about a sparring session with Davis 11 years ago, noting Davis's aggressive style. Although Lopez acknowledged that sparring sessions are not definitive indicators of a fighter's abilities, he did highlight that Davis's management has often shielded him from more challenging fights. Lopez stated, "How many times did they say that Tank Davis was not ready for Lomachenko? How many times did Mayweather have to speak for Tank Davis?" Despite these criticisms, Lopez did not dismiss Davis's skills, acknowledging him as a formidable opponent. Davis's ability to deliver knockout blows and his strategic approach make him a dangerous adversary for anyone in the ring. The upcoming fight between Davis and Roach on December 14th holds significant implications for both fighters. For Davis, it is an opportunity to silence critics who have accused him of avoiding tough competition. A convincing win over Roach would reinforce his status